Okay, so I am reviewing your project, Janice, and I think this is a case where a video would have really helped me understand what's going on. Uh, this particular tab is clear to me in terms of the prompts. Uh, I think the prompts are reasonably clear, and they're detailed enough, although I personally would have used Gen AI to improve the quality of the prompt. That said, you're identifying uh, specific target here in all these, and I think these prompts would generate some good or effective uh, mm, replies or responses. Now we got to event descriptions, but I'm not entirely sure how AI contributed to this. So prepare your success for this. You'll leave feeling organized, set yourself up. So I don't know if the prompts were used. I'm not sure if that was the result. Maybe, I don't know. And then we have these categories. Um, and I'm not sure what that means actually. And then the draft prompts, I think, are for the updated, so you're seeing the progress. And then you have this summary here of the hours kind of thing. So I think it's a great idea. I'm just not entirely sure how Gen AI was used and what the end goal was with the prompts. So it looks like it's the prompt bank. I'm not sure, maybe you use the event descriptions to lead to the prompts. Not quite sure. So you've given a good project description and a description of the audience. The learning and insight would need a little more depth because I want to know how you achieve these learning goals. Just saying you did doesn't really do it. You have to tell me specifically how you did. I think you give a good explanation for your engagement and effort. Um, and then you talk a bit about your challenges, which is good. With the tools, you use ChatGPT, and this would be better presented, by the way, in a bullet form. It's paragraph forms are so passe. No, use Gemini. Um, yeah, so it's sort of like understanding how you did it, maybe a link to the session where you're interacting with it. It because you're using limited tools, it's a little difficult to understand how you did it. And then you've got the task completion, the document. So I think it's a very good product. It is sort of A quality, sort of A minus to A kind of thing, just because the self-reflection in the learning part, I'm not entirely sure what went on there and then how the tool was used. And then I'm just trying to understand the project. I see the prompts. I think there's some room maybe for improvement for the prompts, to be a little more detailed, or even some testing on the prompts to see how it worked and how you might refine it, or understanding whether you did that or not. So, but overall, very well done.